Hi there, everybody. This is Henry Smith, and welcome to today's recording. Henry Smith from IamWealthyandRich.com. I am wealthy and rich, and you need to say that to yourself. You are wealthy and rich. That's the name of the game. Our mission is to show people how to understand the game of money and play it well. How to understand the game of money and play it well. So yes, I am wealthy and rich, and something you need to say to yourself, you are wealthy and rich. Okay, so basically what this is about, and for those of you who've been here before, watch our videos, the series we're doing throughout this whole year. Thank you very much for coming back to watch another one. Welcome back. Those of you who are watching for the first time, what is this about? What's this life? What's this background behind me? What's all this about, you know? Well, but basically it's about lifestyle. It's about living life on your terms, helping people to live life on their terms. And to do that, you need money and you need time. And to do that, you need to understand the game of money and know how to play it well. And to do that, there's two parts of the equation. I'm finding what is working for me. Now, before I continue with that, I'm not a financial advisor. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a financial planner. I'm not a CPA. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a tax attorney or anything like that. So do your own due diligence. You know, investments carry risk. This is just for information purposes, what's been working for me. I'm just willing to share it. Do your own due diligence. Understand that investments can carry risks. So do your own due diligence, do your own research. So with that being said, yes, there's two parts to the equations. One is to have the right mindset. And by mindset, I mean a wealth and prosperity mindset. And that can be developed. Most people don't have it. In fact, 95% of the population don't have it. Only 5% of the population ever seem to develop. And actually it's less than 5%, but I'm just being generous here. Only 5% of the population ever generate a prosperity mindset. 95% of people develop what's known as a poverty mindset in various degrees. And I'm not being insultive here, it's just a fact. Really, to be honest, I would say, it's really more like 10%, so 10%, there's the top 10% and the bottom 90%. And for example, you got the 1%, then you got, you know, the 9% within that 10%, then you got the 90%. Okay, so 1% of people are wealthy. They have a net worth of $1 million and above. There are approximately 7 point something billion people on the planet. But if you take off the children and just think about adults, you're talking about 5 point something billion. So there are about 50, 51, 52 millionaires at the millionaires at the moment. 50 millionaires, 51 million, 52 million, 51.9 or so million millionaires at the moment. And those are people who have a net worth of $1 million and above. And there are about 590 million plus, well, maybe 591, I can't remember the exact figure, about 590 million people that have a net worth of 100,000 and above. So that's 10% of the adult population. Okay, so the rest basically don't have a net worth of 100,000 and above. So, but even within that 10%, you know, really, it's really 5% really know what they're doing. Some of them just get it by chance. So, but just be generous and just say 90%, 10%. You need to learn how to think the way the top 10% people think. The difference between what they are, because they think differently. Okay, and you can, and that's the major difference. No, it's not because of the opportunities. Some people think, oh, because of the opportunities they had and this and that, you know, no, it is. But the way you think depends on the opportunities you'll look for and what you'll take advantage of. So it all comes down to your thinking at the end of the day. And that can be changed. That's the interesting thing. It can be changed, it can be enhanced, it can be developed to think differently. It's something that can be learned, like karate. It can be learned. So you can't just say, oh, that's just the way I am. No, that's not just the way you are. Okay, you are capable of incredible things. But I'm going a bit past the point here. Point of what I'm going to do in this exercise, I'll talk about that a little bit about that later, is I've been developing an investment portfolio for the last 9-10 months, since May, June last year, 2020. And I was just doing it for myself, and that's great, personally, private. But this year I decided, you know what, let's put things online and let's document this and let's use this principle to help people, because it's obviously it's really working. Started off with no money, applied the wealth and prosperity mindset techniques, which I'll show you how to get access to, free of charge, by the way. I'll show you how to get access to, and applied them, was able to attract money, then the capital, then applied the right investment strategy. So the first equation is the mindset. The second equation is the investment strategy. I applied mine to an investment strategy, not to a business, but to investment strategy. And, it's been working really well, like I said. And so this year I decided to document it. And that's what I'm doing today. Every day I'm going to be documented, showing you how far, whether it's gone forward or backward. It doesn't matter to me because I know what direction it's going generally. So yeah, we have some days when it goes forward, some days when it doesn't go forward. That's fine. In the large scheme of things, big scheme of things, wide scheme of things, or big scheme, whatever, it's going up. So I will share my screen and I enter today's figures, and then I continue with a few tips and show you how to get more information. So let's just share the screen here. Oh, not Zoom. So Excel, there we go. So Excel, get your glasses on. So here's my sheet here. Started documenting it from the 1st of February, 2021. After we built it all up last year up until January 2021, it was $106,000. This is the overall amount. This is a subsection amount, but this is the overall amount. So this is what we started with. So we started, this is how it started to grow this so let's say from February onwards. And some days were, it went forward, and some days it went backwards, 3,000. Then it went forward again, then it went backwards. And so the ones that go forward are in green, the ones that go backwards are in red. That's why you got the red and green, red and green. But interestingly, it goes forward more than it goes backwards. As long as it goes forward more than it goes backward, everything's good. So at the end of February, the first month of documenting it, it was 37,860 and 92 cents. That's a 35.7 increase on the month on the 106. And we continue into March. So we continue here. We are, yesterday was the 14th of March. Today is the 15th. So let's put today's date, 15th of March. And the time is, well, a bit late today, but never mind. Let me just get the figures first. So investment summary, this comes from a live feed. And I just take the numbers from here. So this is 180, the link to a portfolio. So this is to do with crypto investment assets, digital asset investing, Bitcoin, as well as other altcoins. Again, it's not just Bitcoin. We're talking about the altcoins are special coins outside of Bitcoin, which again, we can show you how to get access to that information if you want that information. That's where the real money is, to be honest with you, not Bitcoin. But Bitcoin is a long-term store of value, but if you really want to revolutionize your money, is where it comes from, the altcoin. That's why the proportion of the portfolio is like that. But anyway, 182,516.70. So let's put that time there. 182,516. Was it 516? 182,516.70. Let's get that 516.70. And that's a small increase yesterday. Yep, that's 9,000 increase on yesterday, actually. And this is the overall is 238, 458.41. So 238, 238 for, what is it? 238, 458.41. 458, 458.41. Is that right? 41? Yeah, 41. Great. And that is a overall of just 5,000. So yeah. So it's 5,000 over yesterday's overall figure. And yeah, this, by the way, I just was playing around with numbers yesterday, just saying that because from the 8th of March to the 14th, that was a 7-day period. And that was basically a $47,000 week, which is just showing how things are really climbing. But yeah, since January, it's 132,000. So it's quite interesting. It took several months to get to the 106,000, and we've done, in 6 weeks, basically, more than that. So the market's really moving, again, because I have the right investments, and that's the key. So with that done, I'll stop sharing. Right. So, the foundation of, some people might think, why am I doing? I'm showing this wealth creation in action. I'm showing you somebody talking about it, leading by example. Number one, it started with the right mindset. And number two, second with the right investment strategy. Now, you can get start with the mindset training, and it's so important to have the right mindset. Not only a matured outlook, but a wealth and prosperity. Obviously, you'll never attract money, and money will never stay with you. So the things that we say to ourselves, we sometimes talk ourselves out of opportunities because of the inner conversations we have going in our minds, saying that, I can't do this, I can't do that, this will not work, this won't work. You got to realize you got to start changing the way you talk to yourself, and you can't really do it just by trying to do it consciously, because you can't. It's a habit, so you're not going to overcome the habit just by forcing yourself to change. There are gradual ways, using techniques, that you will gradually start to change, and that's why we have the training for you. But you need to understand that the excuse that you may be using, most people are just using an excuse to hold them back, an excuse that holds them back. So basically, some people say, I can't do this because I have no time. But what you need to do is take that excuse and turn it into a reason to say, well, I have to do this investment strategy because I have no time. I can't do this because, my wife won't let me. I have to do this because my wife won't let me. I can't do this because I have no money. Or is it I have to do this because I have no money? I can't do this because I don't have financial control. Well, or is it I have to do this because I want financial control, because I don't have financial control? The very reason why you think you can't do this or shouldn't do this is the very reason why you should do it. All right. So it's either a reason or an excuse. What's holding you? Is it a reason or an excuse? And if it's an excuse, change it into a reason. Change it into your reason. Okay. The biggest thing, I don't have any money. Well, that's the reason why you don't have any money. You need to do this more than ever. Okay. If you don't have any money. All right. So, but because, like I said, I started with no money, with just an idea and the right mindset. And the first step is to develop the mindset. You develop the mindset, then you will be able to attract the money. The money will come once you've got the mindset in place. Trust me, that's what happened to me. I had no money. I worked on the mindset. That's all I did. But the mindset is free to work on your mindset. So it means I've taken that excuse away. Because if we were saying it's $100 or it's $500 to work on your mindset, then you can say, aha, I can't do it because I don't have $500. But that is not the case. It costs nothing to work on your mindset. I have made it so by putting together a website for you to go, and training materials for you to go, free resources which I have assembled in a certain way, and I've put my own spin on it so that you will understand how to use them. And it is free. So no excuse. Oh, I don't have time and all that. Well, then you're just not serious about moving forward financially. Okay? Because you need to ask yourself, is what you're doing right now going to give you a financial freedom in 5 years' time? If the answer is no, then you need to try this. Okay, if you know, doing what you've done over the last 5 years hasn't led to financial freedom, then perhaps you need to change. So it's either a reason or an excuse for financial success. You know, which part of what side of the fence are you going to be on? On a reason or an excuse? A reason to do it or an excuse not to do it? I finally found reasons why I need to do this. Okay, and my reasons were bigger than my excuses. You see what I mean? And so when your reasons are bigger than your excuses, you'll do this. Okay, and to do it, all you need to do is let's go down to the share my screen here. Go to go to the website, IamWealthyandRich.com. I'm Wealthy and Rich. How to understand the game of money and play it well. And scroll down and fill in this short form, and I'll send you the free information to get started. You can get your millionaire mindset and investment strategy free now. Okay, so no excuse, because this is the clue. It's free. No excuse. Okay, so with that, I'm going to wish you the best. So yeah, one day you'll be toasting your financial success. I look forward to toasting your financial success, okay, and living the lifestyle of your dreams. Okay, it's very, very possible. It's attainable by anybody who dares to step out and claim it. All you have to do is claim it. And you claim it by taking action. You don't just claim it with mouth. You claim it by taking action. Okay, I look forward to seeing you at the top. Remember, I am wealthy and rich. You're wealthy and rich. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that we can share these videos with more people. We want to lift the mental vibration of so many more people to start thinking in a more wealth and prosperity way. Okay, all this poverty thinking is not going to do the world any good. It doesn't cost anything to think wealth and prosperity. It doesn't cost anything because I've just laid it out to you where it's free. So it just takes some work and some effort. It does take work and some effort. And if you're not prepared to put that in, then you know anyone can put in work and effort. It takes time to change your mindset. You didn't get to where you are overnight, and you won't change overnight. It takes a bit of time, but it's worth it. It's very, very worth it. So with that, I'm going to wish each and every one of you a wonderful day. Have a fantastic, prosperous, successful day, and I will see you soon. Have a nice day.